Fight for Your Invite to Party by Charles R.B. Damn you, old man, I'm doing fine with my life, Jake roared at the empty air. Business is doing great. I'm not a screw-up, though you tried to make me one. Curse you, old man! I hate when Dad's taking a call on Bluetooth. It looks really freaky, thought Daria. Speaking of freaky, let's see if I can bug Quinn. In her darkened room, full to the brim with graffiti on the walls and band posters and dump clothes and a faded, long-chewed plush dinosaur, Quinn refused to dump Mr. X. Quinn was going through her leather gear and trying to find the skimpiest one she could. 1 inch after bra or half inch? 1 inch or half inch? 1 inch or half inch? Is this a bad time to mention there's a cold front coming in? Daria stood in the doorway, the cloud behind the silver lining. Go away, I'm concentrating. There's some big party in Crewneck on Saturday, and we're going to be crashing it. Countdown T-minus 72 hours. Might this be Brittany's party? Yes, and might you... Wait, how do you know about a party? I'm invited. Not sure if I'll go yet. You're invite... Mom, Dad, Daria's selling out! Dinner was a tense affair, with both parents staring at Daria with shock and nervousness, Quinn poised to make things worse. So, sweetie, this Brittany, she's a cheerleader, right? I'm thinking of trying out, said Daria between bites. I'd really like to support the school spirit. Is there something the matter at school? Helen's voice was full of concern. You can tell us anything, you know that. I saw her talking to a preppy kid, yelled Quinn. Daria had. Specifically, she'd asked him to move off her locker. I'm joking, Mum. I just showed her the basics of using a pencil and she invited me as a payback. Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm glad to see you helping the mentally less fortunate, Daria. So I don't need to broaden my social horizons and learn to come out of my antisocial shell then. Hell no, Daria. That sort of crowd is the one your Aunt Rita was in. Jake sounded like he was describing the Khmer Rouge's elite puppy-kicking wing. Ew. What do you mean by... Oh, who am I kidding? Rita sucked balls. I like the refined conversation of our family meals, said Daria. We're going to smuggle beer cans into the party and sell it to the football players, but not tell them that it's really Mountain Dew in there, said Quinn proudly. That was my idea. Shaggy and Scarlett said it was awesome. Just remember the golden rule, pointed out Jake. Nothing higher than pot and caffeine pills until you're 18. And only pot that's bought locally, and always be clear where your supply comes from, Quinn yawned. And if you catch us with heroin or cocaine ever, you'll drive us down to the morgues in Juarez to make us apologize to the corpses, finished Daria. Damn right! Huh! And the old man said I can't discipline my kids. Well, fuck you, old man! After Quinn left, Helen fixed Daria with a stare. Daria, I'd like it if you went along and kept an eye on Quinn. I don't know what I did, but it couldn't have been that bad. Your sister hasn't crashed any parties in Lawndale before. She won't yet know who in her gang she can truly rely on or the best exit routes. I'm trusting you to watch her back. No one suspects the conservatively dressed girl, eh? So that's why you... Oh! Jake gave her a thumbs up. Good work, Daria. Jake, she was joking. Trent's car had been the stylish thing 10 years ago, and now, well, it still moved forward. Thanks for the ride, Trent, said Jane. No problem. I need a break anyway. I've been practicing for 10 hours straight. And he means real practice, not sleeping with a guitar in his hands, Jane informed Daria. Your dad's business plan was like, whoa, it inspired me. He began tapping on the steering wheel. My look's been rebranded, but my soul still screams, damn it. Pluto's no longer a planet, offered Daria. Yeah, that's just wrong, man. He pulled up outside Crewneck, still in thought. Pluto's no longer a planet. The man is out to can it. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Daria. Sure you don't want to crash? Will Quinn be there? Yep. Better not then. He shook his head, stunned. She scares me, Janie. You're a smart man, said Daria. The two girls approached the security guard, defender of crewneck against the scourge of the working classes. He was a huge mountain of meat, arms like ICBMs, his face in a permanent scowl. Hi, Steve, said Jane. Hey. Steve was the main security guard at Lawndale, enforcer of Lee's police state regime. And that confused Daria because she was sure security guards didn't leave work only to go secure and guard other things. Steve is an individual and not an army of guard clones, right? The regular guard was sick, you know. Steve mimed, drinking from a bottle. So I got forced over here. I should have read the contract before signing. I don't mean the small print, I mean the contract. Anyway, what's this for? We're here for Brittany Taylor's party. Yeah, pull the other one, Daria. Holy shit, you really are. He stared at the list in horror. You better go through. Jane, oh, what the hell. If Daria's going, they won't have a problem with you two. I like you, Steve. You're always honest, said Daria. I hope you're the last people. I got a stack of porn to go through tonight. That was too honest. Brittany opened the door with a massive squeak. Daria, you're here! Now we're even! This is Jane. She wasn't invited, but if I talk to her, I won't be bothering the popular kids. Oh, wow, you are smart, Daria. Bring her in. The two girls entered, watching the beautiful people dancing and being young and having fun with their friends. It was terrible. On the plus side, food. Look, 3 kinds of chips. Flat, ridgy, and with a hole in the middle. Isn't science wonderful? The chips Daria nibbled at were cheese and onion flavored, and it got worse from there, because that's when he arrived. A man with a great aura of sleaze, clad in shades and a glaring white suit, and the pimpiest canest pimp cane you ever did see. Hello, my lovelies. Charles Rudheimer III here, and I'll be your social director for the evening. Would you, luscious souls, like a free tour of the house? Daria looked him up and down. Everyone nicknames you Upchuck, don't they? I have been known to answer by that title, and some others. He leered at her. Oh, hey, cried out Jane, grabbing Daria by the arm. I've just seen my ex-boyfriend. I can go ask him if he's sure he didn't give me chlamydia. The two girls escaped a growl of feisty at their backs. Upchuck's not dangerous, but you will be if you listen to him more than 30 seconds. He seems rich. Can't he buy a sense of style? Oh, yeah, he's rich. He runs his own online business. Found the one industry that isn't harmed by the recession. Horror dawned on her. Please tell me you mean drug dealing. No such luck. It's porn, all right. It's not official, but everyone knows it's him. How he stops the law from getting him, I don't know. The cane was custom made, you know. Nice to see being rich didn't change him. On the bright side, I really did see my ex. Hey, Tom! A young man, talking to a friend, turned around. He was dressed in a plain black shirt and some trousers, someone who was too lazy to keep up with fashion, and so had spent hours upon hours looking for cheap clothes. He smiled slightly as he saw Jane. Jane, the doctor confirms I don't have chlamydia, but he does think I may have passed on swine flu. Ah, is there no end to the damage you leave behind, Mr. Sloane? Hell no, I'm upper class. If we don't leave behind carcinogenic substances and mass CO2 emissions, all the other rich people think we're wimps and pick on us. Speaking of, he pointed to his friend, a specky lad in sharp, smart casual clothes and a smooth grin, or at least he thought it was smooth. Pat Seven. He's from Fielding Prep. I thought I'd reassure the young ladies of Lawndale High that, don't worry, Tom's an aberration among us, said Pat. Tom's got a personality? Asked Daria. Oh, I like her. This must be the famous Jane Lane that shattered Pope's heart. That's Jane. I'm Pope? Come to think of it, Pat Seven? Explaining all the in-jokes and nickname logic and protocols of the upper rat-eye would be long and tedious. Well, for Tom, Jane smirked. So ask him. Quinn and her gang of 10 crept up on crew neck like thieves in the night. Getting in would not be easy, but Quinn had a plan. She was going to distract the guard with her feminine wiles while her allies snuck in, then leg it in herself. And then the party would be all theirs to raise hell, and oh yeah! The guard was just the first obstacle. The guard looked up from his porn. Oh, hey, Steve. Hey. He went back to the porn, not paying her or the others any attention. Well, that's no damn fun, thought Quinn.